Hi, I'm here with another great tip for you. I was working with a student the other day and we were talking about something and the idea of muscle memory came up. A lot of people aren't aware of it. It's something that when you're practicing for, say, guitar, your fingers, your fretting fingers, let's say, are sort of learning these certain movements. And what happens, of course, your muscles don't have a brain, but what happens is your brain learns these muscle movements and incorporates them with very, very little conscious thought. So people call it muscle memory, and what it is it's that your fingers remember how something should go, remember a movement, whatever. So you're doing it with incredibly small amount of conscious thought. Okay, so the whole point of that is that you can practice something to develop muscle memory with really no conscious thought. You don't need it to do it. You don't really need it to work on it. Okay, so just as an example, okay, let's say that you're going to play this. Okay, so muscle memory, working on it, just play that over and over and over and over and over. And eventually, your fingers just get used to playing it. Okay, so you can do it while you're watching TV. Okay, I turn the volume off so that I can talk. Okay, you can do it while you're watching TV, you can do it while you're talking to somebody, you can do it, while looking out the window and watching the world go by, whatever. So the point is that you're working on the muscle memory, though. So your fingers are doing it and remembering how to do it. Okay? So it's something that people work on, they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to practice scales, blah, blah, blah. Turn on the metronome and start practicing scales. One of the things they're doing is working on muscle memory. Okay? So you can do that, say, while you're doing something else. You want to spend a little time with, friends and family, so, you're all watching a favorite TV show or whatever. If you have an electric guitar, not plugged in, you can sit here and work on something, muscle memory. So, sort of to take it one step further, what I try to do is, I think of it like, okay, any movement on guitar, okay, any movement, on any instrument, okay, is a series of small movements. Okay, so a scale, okay, is a series of, one note followed by a movement, the second note, a movement, the third note. Okay, if you take each of these little movements and just take one tiny bit, okay, so if we did the little exercise, the little 3-note thing I was playing, the little, okay, the first move is that first note to that second note. Okay, so that little movement, you could practice that over and over and over. Okay, then the next movement is from this note to this note with my pinky. So over and over and over. Then string it together. So if you take everything and take it down to the bare minimum, each little tiny movement, okay, you string them all together and you get a phrase, a scale, a melody, whatever. Okay, so what I try to do is work on the muscle memory for each little tiny movement. Okay, so if every single combination of fingers, okay, let's say on the same string, then this one, then this one. Okay, if I practice every single possible combination, then when I try to play something, I've already practiced all the little elements of what I'm trying to play hundreds of times. So it makes it so much easier when you actually go to sit down to play a phrase, a melody, whatever. Okay, so muscle memory, I hope this helps. Thanks.